Well, for this week's project, we'll turn this little burl here, this apple burl, into this beautiful hollow form. Um, let's find out how that happened. Stay tuned. Well, here's this week's project. It's something that I've never done before. This is a burl. I think it's apple. Looks like apple. Anyway, I think I'm going to try a hollow form. Never done a hollow form. That's going to be a new thing to me. So I'm going to put this on the woodworm screw, and this is going to be the top. And yeah, I don't know. We'll see how it turns out. We'll drill this little hole right here. Anyway, there's that. I'll put the woodworm screw on it. Number 100. There it is, 100. I'm just going to put that on there and let it line itself on. It's close, we'll let it go. We'll finish it off by hand. Oh yeah. There. You didn't see me do that again. Huh. Okay. So, this is going to be the bottom. And I'm going to move you over to this other mount and we'll get started. Looks pretty good. Fire it up. See what we got. Spin it up. See where we're at. About 500. Lift up my sleeve. I'm going to start peeling this back a little bit here. I think we might go ahead and put the tailstock in here too, just for the sake of, oh, that's going to look pretty good, I think. Yeah, this is going to look good coming up here. We got some splittage going on, but I think that'll fill. Got some punky apple burl looking stuff. Yep. And I don't know if this is the right move or not the right move, but I'm going to probably lose most of the bark on this. That's okay. I think that's what I want to do with it. I want to get a lot of this type of appeal to it. Yeah. I'll just I'm gonna put the tailstock on and move it to the. That's good right there, I think. leave some of that natural. That looks like it's going to end up staying natural. Yeah, I think this is going to look really, this is going to give it a good blend. You're going to have all this all finished, sanded. I'm not going to go much tighter than that. Just a little bit on the top, maybe. Yeah, I think we're going to I'm going to take this down some more on the top. Okay, we're just going to take it down a little. Sorts of little tear outs in here, but I'm going to take this up a little bit more right here because I got some chainsaw bite right there. This is going to be interesting to see how that turns out. Now I want to make this a true hollow form. Like I said, I've never done one, but I think it's going to want to have a little lip coming up right here and then curls in. Let's just see how it turns out. I don't have a blueprint for this, so I'm just making it as I go. Making it up as I go, like most of us do. So let's see what we got to do here. I'm going to have to push this down just a little bit more. It'll make this a little bit wider. And then, but I'm not going to, I'm just going to make, I don't know, this outline out here is too wide, so I want to make it a little tighter than that. So I'm seeing maybe right around here. Something like that. I don't know. Let's try it and see what happens. So I'm going to push this down. So I'm going to squish it down just a little bit more. 740 RPM. 840 RPM. So the interesting thing about this, it's a tale of two worlds. You know, what do you want to look natural, and then what kind of shape do you want out of the bowl, or do I want out of the bowl? You know, like I said, I've never done a hollow form before, so this is going to be new to me. I like this shape, and when the machine is running, then I'm looking at the shape. But when I turn it off a lot so I can see what the texture is. I really like this. I really like this. But I want a little bit more lip on this than this. So do I bring my shape down? If I bring my shape down to get the lip size of lip I want on it, I'm gonna lose probably to here. So I don't know. Let's give it a shot. Maybe we'll split the difference. That's a pretty little small hole. I think that's as hollow form as I want to go with it. Okay, I think it's time to start digging in here and seeing what we can do. And I'm going to start sneaking in with this guy until I get to the inside before I start using a hollowing tool. I think I just wobbled that, so we're going to tighten her back up. 840 RPM. There we go. Think that's deep enough? Oh, okay, I'll go with it. We got a little thin there, but I'm still okay with it. Well, I can't say I'm not disappointed that I got that thin, but on the other hand, I did want this other part thin, so I'm not going to say it's a loss by any means. I got to get this deeper. Right here, this is really, really thick, so. All right, so it's a couple days later, got sidetracked on a couple other things, and now I'm ready to get back on this. I've sanded the outside to 320, and I'll go to 400. But before I do that, I'm trying to figure out how to sand the inside of it. And yeah, that's kind of a challenge because that hole's really little. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to go through it with my scraper and lightly scrape it as much as I can, or as much of the surface in there as I can. And I may end up doing it in reverse. I think I will. I'll just scrape it in reverse because I can get way over here. I'm going to put it in reverse. And I'm going to turn it at about, well, we'll start at 500. Kind of spooky doing this, but we'll give it a shot. And I'm just going to go real light to try to get some of the tear out of it. And I'm just listening to it. When I hear it not going clunk, 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 then I know, then I think I'll have it scraped out pretty good. Let's see how we did. I see shavings. So, yep, that's smoother. That's much better, actually. I'm going to try to scrape it a little bit more. Scraping by Burl. All right. I'm going to try a little higher RPM. About 700. I'm just sneak in there until I feel it touch. I'm not putting no pressure on it at all. It's really super light. I'm just going to get that tear out of there as much as I can. Not be super careful not to pick this up. That piece is pretty delicate. All right, let's see what we got. A little better each time. There's still tear out, but it's much less. Much, much less. My walls are also a little bit thick over here, but I don't think I don't want to take any. I don't want to make this hole any bigger, so that's kind of governing it. And the other thing is, I don't think I can get my hollowing tool in any deeper. At least I don't have enough guts to. I'm going to turn it a little bit faster. Still working in reverse. Going at 900 RPM. Okay, let's see if that did anything. Oh, that actually did quite a bit good. Yes, sir. Yeah, I think that's looking quite a bit good. Quite a bit gooder. I was able to get all the way up to this lip of the thing. I'm gonna say that's good. All right, so going to sand this off. Let's see. I'm gonna grab a piece of 150. That's a piece of 150, I think. Yep, there's a piece of 150. Gonna put a little hard crease right here. Gonna slide it in here like this. I'm gonna take this here stick with a slot in it. I'm gonna wiggle it onto this piece of folded in half sandpaper. And then give it a little twist here. And I'll turn on the machine. 500 RPM. Forward and on. So you can see it's sanding. Doing like it's supposed to do. Being careful not to get it caught up in anything. Okay, so here we go. We're going to use some shellac-based sanding sealer. And I'm taking that from Phil Anderson's suggestion. So we're just going to brush it on this barky area and these little rough areas. And we're going to put it, oh boy, that's some thin stuff, isn't it? Boy, a little bit of this goes a long ways, doesn't it? So I was going to rag this on this outside edge, which would probably be a smart way to do it, but like a brush full goes a long, long ways with this. I'm going to have to wipe it off with the rag. Sure makes that color pop, doesn't it? So we'll just keep going around with that. I think I need to put it over in here. I don't know how I'm going to get that in there, but I think we'll probably have to do that with the rag. Okay, so I'm going to set this down. And I'm going to pick up the rag and just wipe this all off. I think that looks pretty darn good. And then I'll go over this with a gray Scotch Brite after it sets up after what, a half hour, 40 minutes or something like that. So I'm just gonna put I'm gonna put a little of this on the rag and just stuff it in the hole here, and then see if I can't figure out how to get that to smear around. All right, then we're all set up here. I'll just slide the bowl inside of here, make sure our cushion is going all the way around. Looks good. And then we'll okay, I think we're looking good there. I'm going to put just a hair more pressure on it. Looks like everything's well supported. I'll turn her on. And we'll run it up to about, it's looking pretty straight. It ain't perfect, but it ain't bad. We're going to run it up to about 500. There, 500. I'm good with that. Then we'll just whittle away at it here. Take her down slow. There. There we go. Got it off there. That's the main thing. Well, that thing looks good. Okay, I'm going to go get a drill motor and we'll sand that off and be ready for the next step. Put a little glue on that and away we go. Well, here it is. All finished and ready to display. It was a fun project to make, quite challenging. I did enjoy it. You can see, let me shine a little light through this thing just for fun. If you put a light up at this about this angle, you might get some idea of what's going on in there. Anyway, all finished. If you liked the video, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. If you got a comment, I'm happy to, I respond to all of them. I do enjoy getting them. If you got any ideas or inputs, please comment. And yeah, we'll get ready for the next video. So have a great day.